welcome. It's cold. It's like 27 degrees out here, but that's what you get when you're in the holiday season, holiday spirit, and wanting to get the newest and latest cameras. But what's that about? What's my gripe? I have a gripe. Here we go.
Behind you with like the clouds, the sky and everything, and still be able to see.
We've got the Rode video mic. Here we go.
M50. What do you guys think?
Today we're going to talk about why you shouldn't buy a camera and listen to all the YouTubers talking about their latest and greatest cameras. First question I want to ask is, why do you want a new camera and why are you thinking about getting a new camera? What do you want to do with it? Think about that first. Let's go. And instantly it's my lunch break. What you need to understand is that what you have, if you already have a camera, if you already have a cell phone, you should be happy with what you have rather than feel the need to adapt it and change it more. I'm gonna get inside. Here's what I mean. So I had this camera, that I'm using right now. It's almost 5 years old. And when I use it, I'm pretty happy with most of the picture quality that I get and everything that I do with it. But then I see another camera, I want that, and I buy it. Then I see another camera, I want that, and I buy it. Why? Because YouTubers said, hey, get this. It's everything you've ever needed. Then what ends up happening? You have 12 cameras. None of them do everything that you need. And you're waiting in line for the next camera that they said was the next greatest thing. Why? Let's continue. Cutting in there for a second. Now, what I wanted to talk about is basically everything that am I in focus? I don't even know if I'm in focus. I can't tell. I normally wear glasses, but I'm not wearing glasses. My point is, I'm gonna grab one camera, and heck, I'm getting a little sloppy here. You guys would probably hate me the way I've treated this GH5 sometimes. But here's my point. And I got this thing all wired because I was filming a bunch of stuff on my T5 with the BMPCC 4K. You've heard me talk about it a bunch. So here we go. So let's say you got this camera, GH5. Why? Because YouTubers told you, oh, this is gonna be an amazing camera. I absolutely love it. GH5, it's got all these features. You're gonna need this camera. Buy it, buy it, buy it, buy it. Then you spend, this thing when it came out, it was about $2,000. You spend your money on this. Why did you spend your money on this? Well, because you had an NX1, and an NX1 was good, but an NX1 didn't do 10-bit 422 color, and that's what you wanted. And you wanted the ability to have in-body image stabilization. You wanted to have the ability to that this didn't give you when it came to just that look, vlog, incredible, 60 frames per second 4K. This only does 30 frames per second. Come on, jump on board. So you ditch this camera and you got the GH5. And you're like, this is awesome. And it's got a flip screen and I could see myself and it's amazing and the autofocus stinks. Wait a minute. I know, I could get the Canon EOS R. It's got a flip screen and dual pixel autofocus, looks amazing, and then, oh, wait a second, before that, you've got the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 4K that all the YouTubers are saying, this is the best deal that you could ever pick up, and even though it's got a bunch of stuff that's missing, you're gonna get cinematic quality. You're gonna be able to record RAW. Unbelievable. You can record RAW? Do you know all the stuff you can do? Oh, but you have to have DaVinci Resolve at first. But then they upgraded it. And then they made it possible so that you can use it on Adobe Premiere. Great. This is the best thing, but it has practically no autofocus, single point autofocus, and battery life is questionable, and it's big files, but it's cinematic quality. I love it. But then boom, just like that, the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K. And then what do you do from there? You've just got another option and you're like, screw this, whee! you gotta dump that out. Pick up that camera because, oh, well, you gotta get the right lenses. Because if you get the 16 to 20 Tokina lens, that looks amazing for APS-C glass. But then wait, then they come out with the 11 to 20. And then you're like, oh, I should have gotten that. Or you shelled out money for the 70 to 200. Okay, enough of that. You get my point. My point is, constantly you have videos being released, YouTubers going out there and telling you about the latest and greatest cameras. And yes, that helps when you're shopping for a camera. But like me, and as you've seen, when you already have all of these cameras, you're just like, what do I do? What do I do? So then I fall into the trap, and we all fall into that trap of just wanting to listen to YouTubers that tell you that these cameras are great and just wanting to jump into the business. And what I was saying before, what you saw outside is, what do you need these cameras for? Now, these cameras have made me money, and the need for multiple cameras has definitely come up because I do shoots where I'm doing like dance performances, for example, where I need multiple cameras, and I need the cameras with the best dynamic range and just the best usability ability. And that I have with several cameras here, which is why I want to tell you that I'm not going to buy any more new cameras. I'm going to exchange. But YouTubers tend to just tell you all about the new stuff, and some of them are sponsored. Most of them, at least the ones that I see, aren't sponsored. Maybe they get to try out the cameras for free, but definitely give their own opinion. But with these constant reviews, us as consumers, us as YouTube watchers, because I'm a YouTube consumer, not just a YouTube creator, it makes you want to just get the latest and greatest. And when is it too much? So this is what I recommend to you, and advice to you when it comes to dealing with wanting the latest and greatest cameras. Simple. Ask yourself, why do I need this camera? Why do I need this upgrade? And what am I looking for? Always look to check off the boxes that you need in a camera for you. And if you're already getting that, and you're already delivering great video quality, heck, most of this video, at least the outside portions, were filmed on a camera that's 4 years old and gives me basically everything I needed, at least for a decent production. I have other cameras that take care of other needs, but at this point right now, my needs are fulfilled. I don't need to buy another camera. You shouldn't either if you're getting everything that you want out of the camera you own. Sure, you can do things that you couldn't think of doing before with a new camera that actually, the 1DX Mark III now records RAW internally with dual pixel autofocus enabled, and that functionality in a DSLR body to take pictures as well. Well, you've got the best of both worlds. Why not jump on that train and buy that? Well, because do you need it? You've been working without it for the longest time. Do you need it? Will it really improve the quality of your videos, or will it just be a camera with more features? Think about that. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And as always, you can like, share, and make my holidays if you subscribe today. This is Magnus, and I'm out. I threw all these cameras on the floor. I gotta pick them up. See you guys later.